How we doing, folks? Kind of waiting to see what the beast decides to do. It looks like she's going to go down for a nap, but you never know. She likes to keep me guessing. But yeah, it looks like she's settling in. I think we'll be alright today. She woke up crazy early this morning. I don't want to be in Lava Storm anymore. Hey Jadilla, how's it going? Jadilla? Is it Jadilla or J-Dilla? Yes, Hawken is shutting down on PC. They're staying open on console for the time being, at least. They're keeping servers up for consoles, but I guess game is just hemorrhaging money on PC. So one of the downsides to a free-to-play platform is J-Dilla. Okay, I like Jadilla. It's kind of like Godzilla, but not. So. But I'll call you Jay if you prefer. How do I get out of here? I always forget how to get out. Where am I going? South. South is good. Oh, it's right here. No, that's not it. Oh, I remember those graveyard shift days. Did quite a few of those myself. Nagina. Let's poke our head in. We got some buffs. Let's use them up. This could turn out bad. Oh. I know nothing about music, so that's probably why I don't know the reference. To answer your first question, yes, I do think she's going to go down. I think we might be in luck today. Need some bone chips. Looks like somebody's already in here. I might be switching characters. I gotta get some more amp potions. I can't really do any dungeons without them. But I'm just putzing around in Gina since I was here. Grab some bone chips. What level is, honestly don't know. So like 15 to like 25 or something like that. I was passing by. There's bone chips. Never have too many. And this is why I need the ant potions. It's impossible to see around. Somebody just came in here, so I'm going to head out. I don't want to take anybody else's stuff. Somebody can actually level in here. Unless they're just farming bone chips. But there's easier ways to do that. Whatever. Might be switching back over to my mount. I was having fun on him last night. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I got some new weapons on him. I'm going to do that. $23. SK is 23. I'm just going to log him off here and switch over to the monk. Got some new hand-to-hand weapons last night on my monk, so I want to go play with them. Yep, Hawken is shutting down. It was a sad day in gaming. I actually preferred Hawken over Mech Warrior. You can't get into High Keep Basement. There's a waiting list. You could literally be on the list for days trying to get a spot in High Keep Basement. I can't get into High Keep yet anyhow. It was kind of one of the things I was working on, and then I got distracted, because I always get distracted. Yeah, we're good. It's working on my high keep faction with the ogre. He's still scowling, ready to attack. Now, if I was smart, I'd just go over there and work on that, but I want to play my monk. I've been leveling him in Soul A. Really good spot for his level. I'll head on over to North Row. That's around. There's probably going to be some background noise. The girlfriend's making me some peanut butter fudge. So. Oh shoot, I gotta get my orange sash. What is it? Dervish Cutthroat Ring. Greater Lightstone. And a Legionnaire's Belt. Plus my orange sash, or yellow sash. So I need a Dervish Cutthroat Ring. And some bandages, apparently. Yeah, that's too much work. That's too much work. Train goes bad, you run upstairs. Yeah, no. No, I avoid the basement high keep. I know the XP is amazing, I know it is. It's just not worth it to me to sit around for 6 hours trying to get into a group for what effectively amounts to 20 goblins. All that time spent sitting around waiting just to get in the group, I could have leveled. Yum. Yeah, B. It is yum. She makes the best peanut butter fudge I've ever had. Not that worried about leveling. More worried about having fun. What is the Sorry, I'm looking for something. There are currently 9 players in Everquest, all in the appropriate range for goblins. And this is off peak hours. Nobody's camping the nobles right now. It's all goblins. Always camped, always, because it's such a high XP modifier. It's like second highest XP modifier in the game. There's a knack to it. Proper heat, got to make sure everything gets dissolved properly. Stir, 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 stir. Have to stir constantly. Make sure that sugar gets dissolved properly. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Unless I'm more than willing to hop on the Shadow Knight if you want to go do something, Melvin. Just goofing around, really. Lunchtime, you know, noon stream, goof around stream. Yes, it does. It's not an art, it's a science. You get creative with your cooking, not with your baking. Candy making. Yeah, I guess technically it's candy making. You're so stupid cute. Candy making. Oh, let's see, what to kill, what to kill. Start grabbing targets. I do have to kill a derb at some point. Although you can probably just buy a cutthroat insignia ring from a vendor. Mend is finally starting to work. That's good. Oh, nice. Might go down and harass Zen and his girlfriend. They're down there leveling. Let's go poke our head down there into Oasis and see what they're doing. Cleric and Chainer duo. They're going to be sick once they get up there in levels. I don't want to crash their party, but see if they have a slot open. They tend to do their own thing. But being an Enchanter Cleric duo at level 14, they are a little low on DPS, so maybe it could be a mutually beneficial situation. I actually had my Shadow Knight down there leveling with him, what was it, a week ago. And now he's too high a level to group with him. Oh, it's sick. What kind of weapon are you looking for, Melvin? Or are you looking for that weapon specifically? Oh shit. Forgot to pick up block. I have to run back to Freeport. Damn it. Double attack at 15. It sucks. Hope so lasts until I get there. I forgot to pick up block. Leveled to 12 last night and forgot to do my skill up. Oh, well, Channer, right? I think my warrior has a Oh, you won't be using your pet. Oh, you'll be using charm pets though. When we were down in Split Paw, I was hoarding the whips with the stun proc. Yeah, yeah, that's why I was doing it for people's pets. Somebody mentioned it, and they're dropping left and right, so started picking them up. Oh, nice. All that enchanter stuff's too involved for me. Death fist slashed belt. Say that 5 times fast. Ooh, large sewing kit. That's good to know. I think she fell asleep. Oh, I hate that. See, he's not really there. So irritating. There we go. Talking to the guildies. The guildies. And this is why girls don't play video games. Yeah, it's only like 2,000 degrees today instead of 3,000. I just got one the other day, Melvin, on my warrior. I have no idea what that is. Yep. Freeport, old Freeport. Monk's Guild, Bard Stage. These two shady guys over here. I believe so, Melvin, but don't quote me on that. I mean, I could check it out real quick, but I don't want to, to be honest. Excuse me. That's an Orc Centurion. You're in the wrong neighborhood, buddy. You can. I got all my warrior. Strangest thing. Sorry, we were in, where were we? Where were we? Some crazy place that we had no business being in. God, I can't remember. Can't remember the name of the dungeon. Totally slipped my mind. Oh, that bothers me. I recall goblins. I don't know. I don't know. I forget. Place where the no, it was Lower Guck. That's where it was. It was Lower Guck, and we were camping the Executioner. No, not right now. I felt like something different. I got some new weapons for my monk, so I'm putzing around with them. I can hop on them. I was goofing around with them. Just felt like goofing around with the monk. Zen's trying to get me killed down the Orc Highway. Druid's going to outlevel everybody, damn it. He's already 40% into 39. I'm going to try this guy, but I don't have a lot of hope for it. I need a cutthroat ring. Nope, not going to happen. It's too hard. Nope, ain't going to happen. Lumpy monks are just so squishy. I mean, they're always squishy, but before you get all those evasions in. Yeah, I know. There's always one centurion that spawns there, but it just seems weird. They're just to taunt the lobies. And why didn't they put one in East Freeport? Or West Freeport? It seems discriminatory to me. Is East Freeport better than West Freeport? Did they get centurions? Now, Zen wants me to come over to Orc Highway. I just have a horrible feeling that for me to get there is going to involve lots of death and destruction. I don't have Fane yet. It's not going to be pretty. And there's lots of things in this zone that want to murder me. I know, right? Discrimination. Gender inequality. No, just don't feel comfortable with it. Not at level 12. Can't wait to get rid of this thing. It's just a raw silk robe, I think. Need a cutthroat insignia ring to get my next belt. I keep taunting the cutthroats, but Just a little too high. You see the flying spider? Tell me that's not creepy. Spider the size of a house flying through the air. Ow. Ow. Nope, ain't gonna happen. Mathematically speaking, it's just not possible. Just running around the desert starting fights with people and running away. Such an awkward level for a monk, level 12. Really just not good at anything yet. You're missing all your valuable tools. You don't have your feigned death, and your mend isn't quite high enough to be relied on. Well, you can if you want, Melvin. I'm just goofing around, not really doing anything serious. Wouldn't say no to it, but if you're doing something else, don't let me pull you away. Should be playing my Shadow Knight. That's what I should be doing. I get tired of grinding. I get so tired of grinding. Playing these damn games for what, 17 years. You just get tired of grinding after a while. You just want to have fun. Goof around. Go and grab a coffee, folks. I'll be right back. Alright. Freaking whack my funny bone. Fail to see the humor in it. No. Oh, no more so. That's so sad. Try and talk the girlfriend into playing again. Or into giving it another go. She's resisting. Can you use roofies to get your girlfriend to play Everquest? Yeah. I just whacked it off the door. Man, hurt. Not effectively, okay. Yeah, but can she at least play like a cleric? I just need her to hit a heal every once in a while, that's all. I mean, I'll get her gear. Really needs to talk to a fashion coordinator. It's not working. Woot, mend worked. The only problem with playing a monk is you can't loot anything. And half the fun of playing an MMO is looting. Should have made Nixar. It's my own fault. You want to go make a Nixar monk with me? Do we want to do that? Yeah, but you don't suffer any penalties, really, Melvin. If you're a little overweight, you just run a little slower. That's all. And if something starts attacking you, you just charm it. I don't know what to do. There's a beetle. We'll go kill a beetle. I can kill beetles. I always like these bugs, that shiny green shell. Yeah. As you can tell, I don't really feel like putting all that much effort into it today. Just feeling lazy. Feeling lazy today. This is the character I play when I'm feeling lazy and I just want to goof around. When I just feel like chatting. Uh-oh, I sense a Melvin in... Oh no, that was my weapon procking. I was going to say, I sense a Melvin. I get double attack. That's when he's going to start taking off. When 16, 17 you get feigned death, and that's when he's an actual monk. Prior to 17, a monk is just not a monk. Oh, and you gotta get that jumping kick. That's important too. I don't know how effective it is, but it looks really cool. That little shimmy, that tiger claw shimmy. Uh-oh. Doesn't look good for our hero, folks. I might die. Oh, hey, thanks for the follow, Slow. Appreciate that. I'm gonna die. Oh, guess not. Oh well, I tried. You've come to the right stream, Slow XP. Yeah, definitely need one of those. Definitely need a fungi. Oh great, almost killed myself with mend. See that? Hit mend. Took me down to 0. It is. This is the this isn't the live server. This is Project 1999. It's a emulated server done with blessing of the original company. It is very chill. Spend a lot of time just sitting around talking with folks. Yeah. And by far, the best community ever. Zero toxicity. Yeah. Yeah, one of the perks to getting smacked around a lot is you get to raise your bind wound skill. Yeah, it's similar but even better community than the vanilla WoW community. And that's what makes it so much fun. Always somebody to group with, always somebody to play with. This is not indicative of typical P99 behavior. What server you play on? That's what I should do with this guy. I should take up tailoring with this guy. I got so many silks. So many silks. They're just sitting in banks. Elysium. Nice server. Played on there very briefly, but I didn't want to do the vanilla thing again. If you want another good community, WoW community, go to Eternal WoW. It's Wrath of the Lich King, but great bunch of folks. And the guys that run it really active with the community. Doing events all the time, that kind of thing. Yeah, well, in my opinion, it was the last good expansion. That's when it just started going downhill. It was definitely the most popular. By far the most popular. I thought her name was Tira Sandbagger. I don't know why. I'm not talking so much the expansion though, it's just the community. It's just got a really good community on it. Puntar Sandfisher. He does not want to talk to me. Put a shirt on, dude. I'm not impressing anybody. Okay. What is his intelligence 73? Why is my intelligence debuffed? Ixar Berserker Club. That would explain it. Really wishing I'd made an Ixar monk, but then I have to deal with all that faction stuff, and who needs that drama in your life? Yeah, I like it. Somebody just handed it to me last night. I was running through WC. Somebody said, "Here, have a club." I said, "Cool, thanks." So I was running through EC, and then somebody said, "Here, have an offhand weapon." So that's how I got that. That's what I'm trying to avoid, Zen. I've been doing nothing but grinding for the last couple weeks and goofing around. Oh, let's get killed by a beetle. EQ is it's a grind. Slow XP. It's a grind. Even compared to vanilla WoW. And it's going to take time. That's one thing that turns a lot of people off to, especially a lot of newer gamers. Is that slow grind. I enjoy it personally. It's a good grind. It's a good grind. It is grindy, but in a good way. And a lot of that has to do with the community, like I said. I think I'm out of bandages, actually. No, yeah, you do, but the quests are handled much differently than what you're used to. You don't pick up a quest in advance, you get all the stuff to do the quest, and then you just go turn it in. Questing is a big part of it. That's where you get some of your best XP. But it's not like, go talk to NPC such and such, he tells you to go do such a thing, and then you go out and do such a thing, then you come back and talk to him again, he gives you your quest reward. It's not like that. You can just go out and find the stuff for the quest, and come and turn it in. And it could be anything from bone chips off of little baby skeletons to week-long adventures in the plains, farming stuff from mobs that only spawn once every 3 days. Yeah, it's a completely different animal than any of the modern MMOs. Completely different. But they all owe their existence to Everquest. It wasn't the first, but it was the biggest back in the day. It was the first game to break 1 million subscribers. That's what wikis are for, B. In the beginning, it was all trial and error. You'd talk to people and they'd tell you what to do. But that was it. No, very specific ones. Now, the live servers changed that a bit. But back in classic EverQuest, you'd talk to an NPC and then you'd have to actually respond to them in text. You'd have to have him targeted and then say a message, and then that would be a trigger phrase that would get him to say the next part of the thing, and he'd tell you basically what he wanted, but not where to get it or who to find it from or anything like that, typically. And then you just had to figure it out. And if you got lucky and found it, or if you found something that you didn't know what it went to, then you just go around trying things, and it was a learning process. Before the wikis, were able to be a thing, people had to do this from scratch, and it was brutal. It was brutal. There's probably still quests that have never been solved, just simply because nobody knows what to do with them. 17 years later, 18 years later, whatever it is. I have to go get some bandages. It's not the game that this game does not hold your hand. Yeah, today you can look up just about all of it. And the live servers changed that a lot. The live servers instituted quests. But yeah, it was brutal. I remember those days when a lot of that stuff, trade skills, you had no idea how to make things. You just had to, it was all trial and error. Throw things in a kit or throw things in a forge, see what happens. Try different combinations of this, that, and the other. Yeah, I'm on the wiki right now. You got to have the wiki open. Back before mobile monitors and large processors and whatnot, though, you had a binder, a notebook, and you'd have all your maps and all your trade skill recipes in that binder, and you'd be flipping through that while playing the game on your big old 19-inch CRT monitor. Connecting through dial-up on AOL. Fighting sash. Ooh, alcohol. This is my drunken monk. He drinks all the alcohol he finds. Because screw wisdom. I have to get some bandages. Yeah, I had mine for years. I don't know what happened to it. I think I gave it to my son at one point. Tommy from the Sticks on Twitch. He's doing Fortnite right now, but every once in a while he'll pop onto a P99 with us. I think I gave it to him at some point. Well, that's how old this game is, though. It's generational. My son plays it. And just the fact that it still exists has got to tell you something about it. How many other MMOs can make that claim? 18 years. Most marriages don't last that long. Report in. Won't need the in. Yep, just from muscle memory. One of my favorite stories to tell, but I was playing Asheron's Call and Everquest at kind of get tired of one, hop onto the other back in the day. And if I wanted to switch from Asheron's Call to Everquest, I would have to uninstall one and reinstall the other because there wasn't enough room on the hard drive to hold them both. You could have gotten a hard drive big enough, but they were incredibly expensive at the time. Ah, that's right, there was a server reset the other night. All the vendors are emptied out. Oh, server crash. Yeah. Memories. Everquest does that to you. You always wax nostalgic when you're playing this game. Yeah. Asheron's Call. There's a huge resistance in that community against Warner Brothers. And they're saying, screw you, we're going to make the game, whether you like it or not. And we're going to host it in Russia, and there ain't a damn thing you can do about it. Yeah, you hit the zone line, go get a cup of coffee or a sandwich or something. Then by the time you got back, you were through the zone. Oh, I don't have enough money. Go get some money. My monk's poor. Got me wanting to do that spider silk thing now, though. Silk bandages. I was trying to figure out which character to make a tailor out of. I think this is going to be the one. Yeah, always little hidden corners to explore and poke around in. Always something neat to see. And there's so much of it. So much of it. The world's so big. The world on live, my God, it's ridiculous. You'd never get through it all. Never. People try. There's just too much on the live servers to get through it all right now. Yeah, well, yeah, back then you had to, because you didn't have the multiple monitors. The computer couldn't handle running the game and playing, running a browser at the same time. And you just didn't have the bandwidth. Hard to do all that stuff on a 56K modem. Shut up. Judge me. So much Black Burrow Stout. I need bandages. Flowing black silk sash. Yeah, we were just in there the other day. We were going to camp it, but it was already camped. Really want to get that for my warrior or monk. Great for a monk. I need a dervish cutthroat ring. You can normally find one on the vendors, but there was a server reset the other day. So all the vendors got wiped out. What's going on, Azrin? Ooh, who's in? That's a tough question. Depends on how much you like putting bamboo under your fingernails, to be honest. If you're used to modern MMOs, you'll find the pace very slow. Very, very slow. Hey, there's Zen. It's a great game. It's an excellent game. It's an awesome game. but you might want to try the live server first, see if it's your thing. And if you like the live server, the gameplay, I'm just talking the gameplay, then try P99, because then you'll get the tradition, the community, the old school feel. So yeah. That was my impression of it when I first started playing. I did not want to do this. Did not want to play on P99. Everybody's heard this story. I resisted. I made a character once, about 6 months ago, a druid, and ran out into a field, tried to fight a wolf, died in under 30 seconds, uninstalled, never looked back. And then 100 Years Boar asked if I want to try it again. Hold on a second. What was I saying? Multitasking is not one of my strengths. The live servers will give you an idea of what the game is like, and it's much less grindy, much less painful, much more soloable. If you want more than that, if you want the grindy, if you want the community, if you want the group play, shift on over to P99 afterwards. Right, yeah, I didn't want to do it, and then Boar talked me into trying it again. I'm like, oh god, alright, fine, I'll try it. So we reinstalled, or I reinstalled the game, and he made a paladin and I made a cleric, and we were just running around, and we had so much stupid fun. We were streaming it, of course, and we streamed the entire process. From day one, everything's been streamed. And then we just started encountering the other members of the community, both in-game and through the stream, you know, and just fell in love with it. And that's basically all I've been streaming ever since. And I play shooters. I play shooters. So there you go. There you go. Kind of a addled telling of the tale. Hey, don't hit that guy, he's nice. He bought me a sandwich once. I've never rage quit on Everquest. I never got too upset about dying. The penalties, yes, Hunzen, I don't know if you're still here or not, but the penalties for dying are severe on P99. Unlike most modern MMOs where you die and it's like a minor inconvenience, you lose experience. You can de-level your character if you're level 10. If you just ding level 10 and you die, you'll be back to level 9 again. All your gear stays on your corpse. So when you're running back to get your corpse back, everything is on it and you're running there naked. These are things to bear in mind. The live server's done away with most of that. You still have a bit of an XP penalty, but all your gear stays on your character. Weight is a thing. If you're carrying too much weight, it's going to start to affect the effectiveness of your character. For the most part, some characters aren't as affected by that. Some classes. But, food, you have to have food. You always have to carry food on you. You won't starve to death, but it affects your mana and health regeneration rates. Those kind of things. Hey, look, a monk. I'm gonna go get a coffee. I will be right back. There. Hope I answered your questions. It's not for the faint of heart. Definitely not. But they can be some of the most rewarding gaming experiences you've ever had. Is anybody on? I think I'm the only one on now. Yep. Let's switch on over to the Bard. I want to check something. Haven't been on my Bard in a while. Feel bad. I'm one of those theoretical Bard players. I really want to play a Bard, but I'm really not the right person to be playing a Bard. So in theory I have a Bard, but the reality is I'm just not that good at it. And why does my drum look like a flute? I can't tell you how much that bothers me. It's supposed to be a drum. I wish they'd fix that. Another thing Everquest has that most other games don't have, a Bard class. I'm gonna go grab some money, see if I can find some drums. I spoil this character by him a lot of stuff that he doesn't really need, because I'm probably never really going to play him that seriously. I'd like to, I'd very much like to, but again, the responsibilities of a Bard in a group situation are much more than I'm willing to commit myself to. Now, if I could play him. Alright, Azrin. How's things going, by the way? Well, you can answer when you get back. I like asking people questions when they're getting up to walk away. I think the main reason I like bards is they have the sexiest armor in the game. I don't even remember what this guy has. Stiletto of the Blood Claw. Found it's handy to keep a giant snake fang around just in case somebody needs an emergency dagger. That's better than a base dagger. I wish they had silly feathered hats. I would totally wear one. Highest level right now is only 32 on P99. On the live server, I have a handful of 85s. It's not max level. Max level is like 105 on live. I've never had a max level character on Everquest. Never. In Everquest, a bard is effectively a Swiss Army knife, Renaissance man, jack of all trades, master of none kind of deal. But at very high levels, they're incredibly powerful. A solo class. I've watched videos of people kiting entire zones and killing them just because. The biggest thing they have going for them is they're so fast nobody can touch them. They just did a world PvP event on this server, and a bard won it simply because the warrior couldn't catch him. And then a bard can hit you with a song from a distance that does damage to you, and then he just runs. Just runs and runs and runs and runs. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Like I said, I like the idea of it. I like the concept, the principle of a bard. I'm just not gifted enough bard player. If I could just sit back and twist a few buff songs, that'd be fine. That'd be great. But the requirements of a bard are much higher than that. They tend to be pullers, or you have to charm and mez, and not just because of the hat. No. Although that is a big perk. Crusty breastplate. I don't have that. I have everything but. Excuse me. This DC tunnel, for those of you unaware, back in the heyday of the game, this is where everybody came to peddle their wares before the bazaar was implemented, and that's what all this spam is right here. People selling stuff. See if I can find a, yeah, I know that guy. Well, girl. See if I can find an inexpensive set of drums that's better than store-bought. Which is all I'm using right now, and it looks like a freaking flute. Oh, that bothers me. I wonder if they have anything like that on the live server, because they've gotten really fancy with the graphics. Bards wear plate mail, though. Or plate armor. Yeah. A lot of the new zones in Everquest are far from optimized, I have a feeling. So there's no reason why they should be laggy, but they are. On the live servers, I mean. Somebody's selling jewelry. Stock market right here. Lots of jewelry for sale. One of the few games where player crafted stuff is actually good. Who's quivering staff? Sorry. I want to get one of those. So heavy though. God, why is monk gear so heavy? Oh well. I don't think there's enough people on right now to make this worthwhile. Gotta come on at night. That's when everybody's on. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find anybody on selling drums. I'll just leave him parked here. That big fat bastard. But you have the option of playing multiple songs at once. One, two. I just want to make sure I don't play the wrong one. It's a two-hand blunt weapon. Now you just go through your songs. You can do up to 4. 5 if you're really good. Not too many people are that good before they start running out. There's 4. It's 2 buffs, a defensive buff, and then a regen buff. That's how that works. But I don't think I'm going to find anything. Is Panther armor good monk gear? Punchy? Two-hand blunt weapon. Yeah, I guess that is kind of suggestive. Well, it's because they wear those robes and everything's just allowed to hang. This was the first character I made. Never play him. Ranger. Monk. Ixar that I never play. Enchanter that I never play. One of these two is going to be the next to get deleted so I can make an Ixar monk. And the old Shadow Knight. And my highest level, the warrior, who's stuck in Steamfont Mountains right now. But I made this guy to replace the warrior. Much more suitable for the type of tanking that the groups I'm in require. Non-raiding tanking. Doop-de-doo, doop-de-doo. Yeah, with 2 hands. B. Nectalos Forest. So creepy. So creepy. Give me your bone chips. Spent a lot of time here when I first started playing. My first character was a Dark Elf Rogue. In D&D I always played rogues. So I figured I would log on to Everquest, I'll play a rogue. Big mistake for a first character. Not saying rogues are bad, I'm just saying it's not a good choice for a first character. Oh, I got tons of food right now. Tons of food. Very well stocked up. It's water I always run out of. SKs are fun and very soloable and very durable. Good in groups, good by themselves. Great tanks for non-raiding purposes. I mean, you can tank with them in raids too, I guess, but generally want to defer to the warriors. And harm touch. Oop. Stream's dropping. One second, we're having some issues. A bit of a hiccup on Twitch, it seems. Looks okay now, though. That's kind of what we're normally when we group. Gathorn's with us, and he's our cleric, and he, despite our jokes, actually does a really good job with the healing thing. He's an old player, seasoned player. What cloak is that? Direwolf. Was a gift. Everything on this character was a gift. Let's see, he's a community effort. Oh no, no. Everything from the moss that I first started out with to All the crusty. It's all gifted. Nice big old freaking 30-48 beat stick, two-hand weapon. He's very well taken care of. Like I said, it was kind of a community effort. A bunch of the folks on the server wanted to see. Yes, B. Yes, I am. I got a couple lined up already. Oh, I see what you're saying, Cloak Flames, yeah. No, nobody's been that generous. But, but still, very, very much so. It's kind of a community effort to see how well it turns out, that kind of thing. Yeah, I'm down at Freeport. I'm gonna make my way over to High Pass. Yeah, I got one installed already, B, ready to go. Probably I'm gonna wait till like the 2 weeks prior to Halloween to start doing that. A couple nights a week. Hey, look who it is. Troubadour. Troubadour was very influential in the construction of this character. Well, the first one I have lined up is, I forget. Some game that uses the Source engine. I forget what it's called. Cry of Fear or something like that. Troubadour is one of those helpful people. Goes out of his way to help folk. Me personally, now this is me talking. I don't like to play caster classes at all. Cannot stand playing a caster class. So for me personally, the monk is the most enjoyable. It can be very frustrating in the beginning. But once you get beyond a certain point, it all starts to come together, and it's a fun character to play. Yeah. So there. If you have the mentality for it, if you have the manual dexterity for it, bards are a lot of fun. They can do anything. Bard can do anything. They can charm, they can kite, they can... Hey, Den! Bards are incredibly powerful late game. But, again, that's just me. If you like to play caster classes, enchanters are crazy. And you never run out of mana. Yeah, well, there's macros you can set up, Hiscore, that reduce that. Instead of having to turn your song on and off, on and off, on and off, you can just set it up so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It really helps. Really helps with that. Because when I first started playing it, man, I was sore every day. But then after doing that, it really eased the burden. And they're very simple macros. On here, you can do it. On live, you can do melodies, but I don't recommend doing melodies. For a variety of reasons. I fell into the melody trap on live, and I really regret it. It's better to manually twist. It gives you more flexibility. But yeah, the carpal tunnel is an issue with bards. Bear, sick, bear. I've seen enchanters do some crazy, ridiculous things, using charm and whatnot. If you're of that mindset. Troubadours found the joys of farming in Eastern Commonlands, all the silks and belts and bear hides, and now you can't get them out of the zone. Next, I'm going to head over to WC. And when you play an ogre, you have to make noises like that. It's important. They're big, they are slow. Everybody hates them. Even ogres don't like ogres. There's a, no, wait, no, never mind. Thinking something wrong. Ignore that. Warriors are a lot of fun. Hiscore, if you've never played one. I was surprised at how much fun I had on my warrior. I've never played one until I came here. I mean, I played them on live, but it's apples and oranges. And I was thinking that lack of healing would really be painful, but I ripped through the first 10 levels on my warrior. Just ripped through them. And that was all solo play. Now, after that, you become much more gear and group dependent. But by the time you hit level 10, that's not an issue. SKs are very soloable. Yeah, the only thing to keep in mind with Warrior is later on in the game you're going to be very group and gear dependent. So soloing is difficult at best. SKs are much more soloable. Okay, good. Yeah, then Warrior's the way to go. Very group dependent. And fun. And you're right there. If you like being the center of attention, Warrior's the way to go. No, he's looking for some, he's been playing a Necro Den, and he's looking for something a little more group-oriented. Doing the whole solo necro thing. Necros are just the best at solo. From beginning to end, I mean. Yeah. Yeah, especially high-end raiding groups. Warriors are very much sought after. I'm intentionally goofing around because the beast will be up soon, and I don't want to get too involved in anything. They're so big. I got my next snare song. Hey, Gathorn. But the mana cost on it is so high that I can only cast it like 4 times before I'm out of mana. The only mana I'm stacking is on my mace. So, what's going on? Just goofing around today. Not doing anything serious. I was on the monk for a little bit. High quality bearskin. And that's why you kill grizzlies. Kodiaks, I guess they are. How's school? Oh, no worries, no worries. You didn't miss anything. I've just been goofing around. No worries. Gathorn is our cleric, and he runs around with me on his druid. Helped me level the Shadow Knight. And he's also our cinematographer. He makes all the videos for the stream, the edited videos. Trailer videos and whatnot. It's very much a group effort. Oh good, I needed one. I should really do more of this stuff, just goofing around here, not actually trying to level, just farming stuff to make some flat. But who has that kind of time? Time. It's one thing there's never enough of. It's nice being friendly with the Freeport folks. Yeah. Yes. As we've seen. Picked up a high quality bear pelt. Need a dervish cutthroat ring for my monk. And since nobody's camping the dervs, the amount of damage. Hey zombie, how's it going? The amount of damage is... There's my ring. Good. That's all I needed. Ah, look who it is, Cathorn. How's life treating you, zombie? Ah, yeah. Ooh, so. I think he logged on just to give me a so. Thorne went back to school this week, so his time's been limited. Oop, big bear. Big bear. Why are you punching my bear? Don't punch my bear. Oh, nice, zombie. Good deal. Grats. Grats, yo. Dr. Green Thumb. Awesome. Brilliant. Wonderful. Glad to hear. Glad to hear somebody having some good luck in this economy. Bear. All the dead people. It's a shame. What levels of stuff in Kithcore at night? Is that like 35 to 40 or 35 and up? Sorry, I had a question. I've never done anything in West Commonlands except run through it. Yes, I want to get one of those. Somebody was selling one in EC the other day. Ooh, he wants to murder me. I have to stay away from him. Give him a wide berth. And he wants to murder me? Why does everybody want to kill me? I'm a nice guy. Ask my mom, she'll tell you. He's a beast. The damage output that he has it's retarded. So much more than my warrior at this level. Well, so much more than my warrior at his current level. And survivability, it's ridiculous. The only time my warrior does 78 damage is when he gets a crit. Very much enjoying it. Yeah. Very much so. And I feel bad because I like playing the warrior. I was really starting to get into playing the warrior. But now that I see, you know, now that I have a side-by-side comparison of the two, there's really no comparison. For my type of gameplay. Here's befallen. Ow, bit. Life taps are nice, yes. Built-in band-aids. Just go find yourself a green or something like that if you're low on health, because mana comes back faster than health. Just find yourself a low level. Where the hell do you go? Teleporting spiders. That's all the world needs. Spiders that teleport. What are medium quality hides used for? Anything? It's been so long since I've done the crafting in Everquest. They've basically revamped the entire crafting system in the live servers. I mean, all the old recipes are still there and everything, but it's a much easier process now. All the people running. I wonder where they're going. Thorn always gets stuck following me around on these little adventures that don't really amount to anything. Spiders. He's probably sick of spiders, but I love killing spiders. On the noon stream, I don't like to get too involved in anything, so you never know when sometimes she'll sleep for an hour, sometimes she'll sleep all afternoon. I don't know. The beast, I mean. I gave some away the other day, a whole bag full. Some guy was running through EK and he stopped. Low level character. It's a regular bear. The odds of it dropping are so low. He was looting corpses, I guess, looking for silks, and I think it was somebody who's new to the server or something, trying to work on his tailoring skill. So I just gave him a bag full because I really needed the bag space. There's a chance. There's dead bears everywhere. I feel horrible. A nice vantage point from up here. Nope. He has me on auto follow. Probably watching YouTube videos or something. Working, doing his homework, schoolwork, university work. That's what I figured. Oh. Glad those days are all behind me and I don't have to worry about the future anymore. It's one of the perks of getting old. Thick grizzly bear skin. That's the second one of those. Thick grizzly bear skins. Are they for the shaman alchemy bags? What are they for? I think tomorrow I'm going to fish. Is that what they are? Okay. I'm going to fish. 3 hours of me fishing. That's what tomorrow's stream is going to be. Shaman alchemy bags. Shadowed man. Shadowed man. We'll just leave them alone. They're not bothering anybody. They're just enchanter pets without an enchanter. It's kind of sad, really. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I heard a chirp from the beast. Yeah, I know Doffy was looking. I couldn't remember if he was looking for the large bear skins or the thick grizzly bear hides, but it was a grizzly bear hides that he needed for an alchemy pouch. Alchemy bag. That's what I was thinking of. Excuse me. Which I need. I need some ant potions. I hate ghouls. Such a pain in the ass. Anything that roots. I can't stand anything that roots. Relatively low level potion. Nice, Ben. Very nice. I mean, Doffy just started making potions, and he's making them already. So I gobble them up like Tic Tacs. High quality bear skin. I gotta find somewhere to put all these damn things. Now on the live server, if you play a Beastmaster and your character is an ogre, you get a bear as a pet. Why are you not dying? You should have died by now. Oh, this might actually be worth XP. Yep. How about that? Yep. Druids get bears. Ixar get little stegosauruses. Trolls get gators. Cat people get cats, obviously. The Vashir. Who else? Barbarians get wolves. Oh, yeah, druids. Yeah. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the Beastmasters. I'm going to go AFK a minute. I shall return shortly. want to get Thorn killed. Where'd he go? Oh, what's going on? Did they just spawn all the bosses? What was that, Den? What's that message for? Uh-oh. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Is that what it is? Yeah, that's what it is. That's what I figured. Yeah, that's what the earthquake is. It's spawning all the in-game bosses. It's kind of a... Look at people shouting out, I mean, port, 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 give me port, port. They do that to, it's like an apology for the server downtime. Not too bad. Not too bad. I think like at least half a yellow. I think I don't know what the terminology is. Like one of these little segments. At least half one of those. Werewolf. Oh, attacking helps. Excuse me. Nothing. Yeah, they had a server crash this week, and I guess that's their way of apologizing for it. A bad one. Doop-de-doo, doop-de-doo, doop-de-doop-de-doo. So if there's a boss you need to camp, now's the time to do it. Uh-oh. That's my cue, folks. Alrighty. This is where we part company. Happy trees. I always sound like freaking Bob Ross when I say shit like that. The beast is awakening. So I'm gonna have to call it here. I'll be back on tonight 11. Probably gonna be leveling the Shadow Knight again tonight. Unless, you know, everybody's on. In which case we'll probably go do something. I don't know, but yeah. So, yeah, there we go. Sorry, multitasking. Again, not my thing. I'll be back on tonight at 11. Probably on the Shadow Knight. Unless everybody's on, then we're going to probably go do something with a group. I don't know, I kind of had fun just doing the Shadow Knight thing last night, so we'll see. So until then, you folks have a good day. Go play some games, and yeah, see ya.